And I'm going to pass the stream now to Mr. Baguette Nibbler, and he's going to tell us all about the I don't know what you've been working on,
Oh, I don't know.
or
It's
have you been lazy?
b- yeah, no, I mean everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm doing a lot of stuff, but basically, I think we are pretty happy to see all community members come back to check up on us and check where we are, and we're also explaining uh, as part of community uh, is not, used to projects which are bootstrap, not using any VCs and money, which can influence then the project, and then you got the VC getting in the project and stuff like that. So it's um, it's interesting to take the time to explain to people how things works when you're bootstrapping and when you're working with the means that we have. So it's pretty really interesting. I've been doing it this week, and it's sometimes it can hurt feelings, but it's just about saying the truth to people, and explaining to them that they should be patient because you cannot rush things. Asking for something every day doesn't make it happier quicker. It's just at, at the end of the day, we are doing the most we can with the power we have, and everyone in the team is pushing forward. You can be sure of that. Everyone can be sure of that. We are all pushing forward, being the marketing, being the devs, being the co-founders, being the person which is moderating in the Discord. Everyone is pushing with full power that we have. So it's just when you have something which is taking time, it's not because we want it to take time. It's just because it needs to take time to be done in the right way. And as we always say, we are not cutting any corner on anything we are doing. So we better make you feel disappointed because it takes 2 months more or 3 months more, even if it's not a feeling we want to give. But if it needs to take 3 months more, just have to wait it for the 3 months more that it needs to take to get something done. Because at the end of the day, the thing is pushing out the better code it is. Because when you've pushed out the code and you're building on this code, you cannot afford to have a lot of trouble with this code. So yeah, basically it's working on the community to explain stuff. I guess it's need to be explained and done and say how things work when you're doing technical work, and also when it's a project. So you're working on big mark on the project, and so when you're building, when you're developing stuff, until it's done, it's not done. So I know that's expectation has been building, but until expectation is building in one stuff, then doing the actual thing is another stuff, and it's cool to be there when we are soon to see the assets and the transaction decoupling at some points in testnet and everything. But yeah, it has been a long run for the community, but I think we still have got our core community behind us, and that's cool stuff because we are here. They see that we are pushing commits, that the marketing team is running, that Sherm is here every day. I mean, it's the team and the core team is here working every day, and we will be seeing soon in 3 years, if we need to say soon in 3 years. But we're all here to make it happen as the best way possible. So yeah, things take time. Yeah, it does take time. But when it get out, we're not going backward. We're always pushing forward. All the team is pushing forward for RTM, and having a community behind us and pushing forward too. It's a good stuff. But yeah, it's require patience. It's like the saying in France, we have a saying which say, Rome, the city Rome, and the empire wasn't built in one day. So it's the same things. Basically, when we have something that needs to be done, it can take 3 months, it can take 6 months, it can take 9 months, but at the end of the day, it's done, and everyone is working on it. So yeah, it's basically what is happening. Yeah, it's community work. People just at some point can have doubt. That's when you show that you're working on the long run, even if market condition is not up to what everyone will want, because everyone wants a great market condition, but we don't care about market. We have to focus on the product. Then we will see about the market, So guys, just stick up with us. We're pushing forward. Everyone is, and if you're backing us, it's giving us wings as well. So that's why I'm here.